Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be another GOSU replay from the GOSU Gamers Replay Pack. It's going to be I Am Sorry versus 7201-6253. Is that a phone number or something? Here on Colosseum. Top left side, we've got ourselves a yellow Terran player. It is I Am _sorry. And in the top right, it is a purple Terran or Protoss player. It is 720-16253. I don't know why my brain wanted to say Terran there, but it did. Brain, stop it. Stop tricking me. Alright, so this is, again, from the GOSU Gamers Replay Pack sent to me by Lazarus. I don't know what it is about these replays in particular that makes them GOSU. Sometimes it's mass scouts. Sometimes a Protoss gets their own private Zerg army. Sometimes it's a one-base nuke play, which is a lot of fun. And I don't know what this one is, but I'm hoping we find out, and I'm hoping it lives up to the expectations set by the previous replays in this pack. And I hope that it will. So we need to be keeping a sharp eye out here, trying to figure out what about this? What about this is so GOSU, right? I think that's what we have to do. Alright, so regular old gateway opening. The Terran looks like we're probably going to just go for a barracks. There are no sneaky proxies afoot because there's no SCVs outside of the main house here on Colosseum. It is a weird map. We have had some really, really fun games on this map before, and there's the barracks. So maybe that will help. That will help this game become whatever it is. Trying to decide if I've ever seen it just be like an intense base race. Oh, I have seen that before. Some of the GOSU games have just been like, and the winning player had an SCV and a supply depot remaining, right? Just crazy, crazy scenarios that way. Cybernetics core on one base. Again, nothing too nuts. This is Colosseum, so you can have a free base up here, right? This ramp goes down into your main. You just walk up, build it. You got 2 gas to roll with. Like, taking an early expansion is actually not that terrible of a thing on this map at all. You do kind of have to worry about walling off. It's a little bit weird. There is some creep here, just to prevent enemies from walling in a Zerg player, but other than that, nothing too crazy. Factory on the way. So, I mean, the response here is fine. That's an interesting pylon placement. He's not good. So he kills the SCV. He's not going to pull the boys, is he? This really feels like him trying to keep this wall open so that when he shows up with a ton of probes, he can get through. Or if he shows up with a Dragoon, he can get through. Cancel it? Yep, cancels it. And then, do you want a bunker here or what? Because there is a Zealot moving out with a Dragoon in production behind it. So here comes Mr. Zealot, right? And he can't get through because he's too fat, but that's okay. Yeah, see, that's where I really feel like he was intended. He intended that pylon to keep the door open so the Zealot could get through, but he just mistimed it. It's just not possible, right? The distance involved was too great. I don't know. Zealot just kind of staring everybody down here. Trying to kill an SCV, but also doesn't want to take any damage to the hull. Ooh. Go, 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 go. Oh, oh, he got through. Oh, we got through. The Dragoon is not getting through, though, but suddenly, why would you lift your barracks? What were you trying to accomplish there exactly? Other than possibly trying... Oh, why are you attacking the supply depot? Okay, that was a bit of a miss micro. Alright, so the Zealot is taken care of. But, oh, look at... Where did he make a forge? Oh, it's over there. Oh, and then he high ground cannon rushes on the follow-up. Yeah, I bet I Am Sorry lifted the barracks to check this high ground. And I bet he saw what was going on here. Oh, no. Tanks. Make tanks. Siege mode is getting started now. But there is a cannon firing at your barracks. And if you don't want to lose it, you kind of have to move it. Which means the Dragoons have a free way in. Oh, this is good. This is excellent. I am definitely on board with this one being a GOSU replay for sure. Dragoon's actually kind of using the barracks to prevent getting targeted, intentionally or not, I don't know, but the SCVs coming in range of the cannons is bad for them. It's really bad for them. That supply depot going down, supply blocks, I Am Sorry. 720, looking good, man. About 300 APM, one basing this hardcore. And a double Stargate follow-up? Okay. Now, this is where I am sorry expanding is maybe a bit of a mistake. If your Protoss opponent is one basing your face, which is what's happening right now. Dude, the repair on that tank is so important. Tres importante. Actually, whatever. Tres important is more French, but Dragoon's getting some serious gosh darn work done here. Oh, that tank is dead. He's getting focused hard. Yep. Goodbye. That Dragoon is dead. Yeah, but that's okay. 1 kill on that Dragoon. 4 kills on that Dragoon. The high ground. It is scouts. Are you kidding me? So, again, we have seen mass scouts played against a Zerg player. It was a disappointment because the Zerg player sucked, right? The Zerg player, when dealing with mass scout, decided to go for mass Zergling, and it was like, I don't feel like that's the correct way to approach this at all. And it wasn't, in fact. Ooh, Dragoon's getting murderized by the tank, and the Mucker combo is great stuff. So this feels like a better test for scouts, right? If you're ever like, hey, should I make scouts against Terran? Well, we're going to find out about now. Locus acknowledged. Locus acknowledged. Whatever it is. So now we have tanks with siege mode, but surprise, tanks with siege mode are worthless against scouts. So part of the trick here is just not getting scouted, right? Part of the trick here is your opponent did not send a vulture over to see what's going on, didn't get a comsat station and scan ya, just let you sit back here on one base and go 2-base scout, or rather 2-port scout, and try to do some stuff. Oh, the GOSU Gamers replay back. You have some amazing stuff in ya. Thanks again, Lazarus, for sending those in. I'm not even sure if he still watches the channel, to be honest. He might have lost interest in me a long time ago. That happens sometimes. They just do so little damage at such a slow rate. It's 8 damage. Oh no, Marines! One of our many counters! Oh, he's gonna try the... This cannot possibly work. This cannot possibly work. It can't. I refuse to allow it to work. Oh my gosh, it's kind of working. What is going on? 2 kills, 2 kills, 1 kill. Scouts killing SCVs that are trying to build turrets, because turrets are a major problem for scouts too. Like, there's a giant list of things that are a major problem for scouts. It's like in separate volumes. Volume 1. Missile turrets. Marines. Wraiths. Probably. SCV's like, okay, let's go. Aww. We're just still making scouts, everyone. That's all we're up to. Why don't you try to lift this command center, say the scouts. We'll let you do that. I don't... My gosh, this is insane. This is insane. This cannot work. I am sorry here has 250 APM. He is not a scrub. I mean, again, this isn't Flash or anything, but not a scrub. Oh, hey, look. Goliaths, Volume 2 of things that scouts are bad against. Goliaths. Charon boosters, Volume 2, Chapter 1. Okay, I really don't know why I'm sorry. Continues... Continues trying to mine up here. It's not great at all. Only 2 Goliaths, though, and they don't have the range upgrade yet. Can you snipe them with 6 scouts? Let's find out. And... oh my gosh, it's taking so long to kill the Goliath. Plus, there's repair happening. They got him anyway, though. You don't have Charon booster yet. Run! Ah, Marines! Chapter 1! Blah, 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 blah. Volume 1. This is so dumb. Oh, look, it's expanding behind it, though. 720. It's expanding behind it. Working on a robotics facility and the Templar archives. So, okay, so he doesn't win with it, at least. It's a fun opening, but I would not say these have paid for themselves under any stretch of the imagination. They're so expensive for what they are. I'm going to look up how much gas these things are because I do forget. Like, somebody once told me they're 250 gas, but that's a lie, but it has really stuck with me. But it's inaccurate. All right, so Liquipedia, our friendly website, says it's 125 gas, yeah. So 275 minerals, 125 gas. That's so much money. So here comes I Am Sorry. He's, yeah, the Charon boost is the problem of all problems right now. It is some of the best anti-air in the game. Charon boosted Goliaths. Also Marines, really good anti-air too. We have enough anti-air, I think, to handle this. Siege tanks to handle the random Dragoons that are still wandering about. There are DTs on the way though. And do we have Comsat? We do not have Comsat. So suddenly Dark Templar are kind of amazing in this situation. I mean, there's turrets at the natural base, and there's turrets around here too. So as far as trying to get stuff done with DTs on the other side of the map, I don't know about that. But in a defensive position, they would have been really good. But nope, they're going to head over here. I mean, I guess the turrets can't really do anything about them directly. They just attacked, right? See, look, these DTs. No. They're like struggling hard to hit stuff because there is that delay when they attack. And they are melee, so and they're not very fast. DTs, like, they're perma-cloaked, but they have other problems with them. Ooh, yeah. Killing, oh my gosh. Kill the, yes. Kill the command center. Ooh, they were hitting on the ground a little bit. Yeah, there's DTs down here, boys. Alright, so the natural base for I Am Sorry is Toast, which seems like a bit of a problem. He is supply blocked. Oh, nice snipe there. These guys, they're gonna die if they go over that way. Don't do that. They've really forced I Am Sorry into a defensive posture, which is not great because the Protoss is on 2 bases right now, and the Barracks scouting that sees this happening. It's 34 to 29 workers. I Am Sorry is supply blocked after that supply depot got sniped by said Dark Templar, and I think 7-0 is going to win this game on the backs of Scouts and Dark Templar for the most part. What an absolutely unique match. I gotta say, this one has lived up to the billing for sure. Hit that like button if you've enjoyed this one. It's not over yet. Okay, it's not over yet. There's, oh my gosh, how are they finding places? Oh, well, not anymore. We have Comsat station, everybody. Everything's fine. Don't you worry your pretty little head. The DTs will not threaten us anymore, but being on one base with 24 SCVs is a lot. And expanding shouldn't be too hard. The problem is you don't want to make science vessels because there's a ton of scouts running around. Science vessel will die super fast. Locus acknowledged. Standing by. I know what scouts say because I make them when I play the campaign. Or there are some missions they just give them to you. It's like, here are some scouts, use them. It's like, what? Are you sure? All right, game, whatever you want me to do. Double pumping arbiters is 720. He's trying to expand down here too. Doesn't have the gas for it though. I do love the soundtrack, Terran especially. You know that, though. If you've ever watched my channel before, you know that is the case. So, no base over here, says 720. No base over here because the Dark Templar is scouting it. DT was down here somewhere. Ah! Run! Don't die unnecessarily. Man. Real-time lighting is real fun here. Oh, got it. Got the engineering bay as it was trying to land. Apparently, it still counts as an air unit until the second it touches the ground, which is a little weird if you're trying to make that kind of come to terms with how the world works, but the StarCraft world works, but whatever. You'd think if they could shoot an engineering bay that close to the ground, they could just use their anti-air missiles against ground targets, but no. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, you have about one chance to win the game, and it starts right now. Alright, killing a DT is a good step one. God, there's even a decent traditional ground army of Zealots and Dragoons down here now for 720. No upgrades on those guys. The tanks are at +1 attack, which is great. And here we go. Jump on them before they siege up. Okay, so 2 tanks die real easily. The rest of them siege up, but is it too late? Oh my gosh, it's probably too late. They're not scanning the Arbiter's good game. Sorry, taps out. And 720, 16253 is your winner in 15.5 minutes. Okay, so it wasn't like a mass scout win against an elite Terran player, because I don't think that's even possible. But it was really good, interesting scout opening. Interesting kind of Zealot Dragoon pressure with a cannoning on the high ground. That was a lot of fun. And then moving into scouts that effectively shut down Sari's attempt at having a natural base. The DT follow-up was a lot of fun too. And then just when I Am Sorry figures that it's just going to be weird stuff out of 720, it's a traditional Zealot Dragoon Arbiter army that shows up to deal with him when he finally pushes out to go for it. He needed to, though. Like, he needed to go. He didn't have a second base. The Protoss had a third base happily running. He had a huge advantage. If you could have pulled this off, I think with better positioning, you could have pulled this off. And maybe, I was going to say vultures, but you really want those Goliaths in case the scouts show up, right? If you're all vulture tank, the Goliath or the scouts are going to ruin you. So yeah, Goliath was the answer there. But the cloak was really good. The positioning on the arbiters, they didn't die. They provided the cloak. Hitting the tanks as they were sieging up was amazing from 720 as well. So great game from the Protoss. Gets a non-conventional win in 15.5 minutes. 61,000 points for 720. 36,000. So half the point total here. Poor Terran. He produced as many units as the Protoss did, but look at that kill-death ratio. It's a 5-to-1. That's the kind of stuff we see in Zerg versus Terran, or like Zerg versus Protoss. That is not usually what we get in a PvT, especially not in favor of the Protoss. Absolutely insane. And then resources, obviously. We saw how many bases and how many workers the Protoss had, and that is it. So beautiful, fantastic, great, really fun GOSU game. And that's going to be it for me today. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.